Hello, this is a short video showing how Phrase TMS can connect to Google Drive to help translate your content. I have a file here that I want to translate into 3 languages: Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic. In this case, it's a spreadsheet file, and I have various columns here with specific information. Column A contains context notes, column B contains the names of keys, and column C contains the actual translatable content. And I want my translations to be sent back as follows. Spanish will go on column E, Chinese on column F, and Arabic on column G. And I also have column D, which contains a specific character limitation for each key. I've already set up an automation layer in Phrase TMS called Automated Project Creation, or APC, that will scan Google Drive at regular intervals. I've set it up so that it checks once a week, but you can set it so that it checks once a day, a few times a month, or even every 5 minutes, in case you have content that needs to be translated ASAP. So let's simulate what happens next time the APC scans Google Drive. I'm going to make it check now, and this is what will bring this new file into Phrase TMS for translation. If we go to our main projects page in Phrase TMS and refresh it, we see that there is a brand new project here. And if I click on it, I will see all of the information relevant to this project: who created it, the languages that we're translating into, the workflow steps that we're translating through, and as well as other assets such as translation memories and termbases. For this project, I've established 2 workflow steps: an automatic machine translation step that has already taken place, and now a quality assessment step. And for that step, I've already had my favorite linguists assigned to it. They've been automatically assigned to it and notified of their jobs, which means that a project manager can focus on other tasks instead of manually emailing translators back and forth. And I've established all of these settings in a project template that I'm using to create these types of automated projects that come from Google Drive. From this point on, the linguist will start working here. But let's take a quick look at what the translators will see. This is the editor view, which is where the translations can be checked and edited if necessary. So here we see the text that corresponds from our file. At the bottom, we see a preview of the file. And we can also see the context notes and context keys. So this will provide additional context for the translators to help them translate. In this case, I'm using machine translation, and for any segments that go over my character limitation that I established in column D, the text is marked as red. So as a linguist, I know by how much I need to reduce my translations. Among other things, we also see some terms that are highlighted in yellow, such as this one, and they appear here at the right. This is the term base, and this is the list of my preferred terminology, so the linguists know to use these terms when translating these particular terminology. So let's skip forward a little bit and pretend that the translations are finalized and ready to be sent back. I'm going to mark these translations as completed. And using the settings in my project template and automation, this will trigger an export of the translations back to Google Drive. So now we see that the status of the jobs has changed to completed, and for the project, it has been changed to completed as well. And now the quality assessment step has also been marked as completed. So now let's go to Google Drive. And now I see something slightly different than we saw before. So first I see a process files folder, and in this folder, my English file has been moved. So now there's no doubt that the translation has been completed. And I also see a new folder that contains our combined translations into one file. And if I open it, I can see my translations in their specified columns.